So Andy, welcome to Southend United. What does it feel like to have joined the club?
Yeah, delighted. Ever since I knew about the interest, just looking from the outside, looking in, I've always thought it's a massive club, one that is big enough to be out of the division. So I'm just coming here and hopefully we're able to go and get out of the division.
What appealed to you most about signing for Southend United?
I've always heard good things. Anyone I've spoken to about the club, I've always heard good things. The ambition's there. Obviously, the heartache last season of unfortunately getting beaten in the final, I know how that feels. So just really that ambition and speaking with the manager, etc., really dragged me to the club.
Yeah, it's been a saga that's been going on for a while, but also, as you mentioned, speaking to the manager, what about him and what did he say to you to try and convince you to join?
To be honest with you, I didn't need much convincing. As I said, from the outside looking in, they've always been a strong team in the division. Obviously playing against them in the past, I've had some tough games here. Always kind of looked forward to playing in front of fans, and that's the feeling you want, scoring in front of fans, creating memories. So I don't think there's a better place for me to go and do that than Southend.
You mentioned how you're excited to play in front of the fans. What experiences have you had of playing at Rootsall previously?
I think I've came with Chesterfield and Solihull maybe once or twice. We came on a Tuesday night, and you'd think there wouldn't be as many fans on a Tuesday night, but it was still packed. It's always been a good atmosphere. Obviously, when you're on the other side of it, it's not as good, but I just can't wait for it to be on our side, do you know what I mean, cheering us on. And I seen towards the end of the season with the momentum, like how much a part the fans can play in the atmosphere, and like as a player there's nothing better than playing in front of fans like that, and obviously as a striker scoring is ideal.
You've got real pedigree of playing in this league with over 50 goals at this level. How excited are you to get back going into the National League season?
Yeah, I just want to get back enjoying my football. When I was in this division before, I was scoring, and obviously as a striker that kind of keeps you happy, just kind of chasing that feeling of winning games, scoring. But a big one for me is getting back enjoying my football, and when I'm scoring and when I'm loved by the fans and teammates and stuff, I think that's where I play my best football. So I'm just buzzing to get back to that feeling, you know.
And then during your time at Solihull Moors, you played alongside another new addition to the club in Harry Boyce. How excited are you to be back alongside him?
From a football perspective, yeah. He's a great guy. I'd spoken to him a few times before I came down, and he was probably pestering me more so than the management team to get me down. We had a good relationship on and off the pitch, so that was also another positive in coming to the club. He's a great person, great player, so I'm looking forward to playing with him.
And then looking at what you're going to be like on the pitch, what can fans expect from your game?
Just work my nuts off, if I'm allowed to say that. Never giving defenders any peace. Pace and power, trying to get in behind, and obviously inside the 18-yard box, that's where you make your name. So that's where I tend to do my business, and getting on the end of crosses and through balls and getting the ball in the back of the net.
When the season starts on Saturday, it's right around the corner. What is your message to supporters ahead of the new campaign?
Yeah, just stick with us. Obviously there's twists and turns along the way. It's a long, hard season, but there's no reason why we can't be a dominant team in the league, and just come out in your numbers and positivity. Obviously the club's been through a lot in recent years, so I think the club's on an upward trajectory, and I can't wait to be a part of it, and I'm privileged to be a part of it.